I'll start recording. Alright, so what we're doing at the beginning of this stream is we are actually recording the pack opening for the short for tomorrow.
Yes.
And there's been some question as to how we do the openings. Okay, you got something out of sync. No, it's fine.
Okay.
So there's been some question as to how we do the openings, and actually, why don't we go ahead and we'll put in the new capenna in between those two.
Okay.
There you go. Put those in between. So we're shooting for well under 60 seconds to do this.
Yes.
And so it takes a little bit of pre-planning and time. So what Rhino does is he basically says December 12th, pack a day.
Pack a day. Yeah.
And then you'll spin and you'll say which one it is, okay? And so hang on a second. Get your hands out of the way. So 5, 4, 3.
December a day.
No. It's not December a day. It is December 12th.
December 12th. Oops.
Yeah. So sometimes things don't go always as planned. All right. 5, 4.
December 12th, pack a day. Looks like Dominaya United.
Dom United, okay. All right. So then what we do is we go ahead and take that one off. And we pick these up. These basically stay in the same order the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
And we've got a spot where we put them all. All right. So that's out of the way. All right, we've got the 2004. All right, so now what you're going to do, now we're going to do this on camera, all right?
Yeah.
So you're going to hold this with this hand, and you're going to cut across there, and then you cut it, drop the scissors.
Like that?
Yeah, you can drop it to the side, or you can put them there, okay? And then pull the cards out, all right?
I just want to know. Okay, it's right there.
You got plenty of room. All right. So whenever you are ready.
Okay. Here we go. It is threats undetected. And I got a legendary. Neat.
Okay. I had to stop it there. That was really, really long.
Silver.
What?
And a foil.
Okay.
Sorry, but
okay, trash card. All right. So what we're going to do is we put these down. Sliver scrutiny. All right, those will go down underneath. All right. Now, with this,
I need to be a little more careful.
Well, yeah, and you want to cut it all the way across. And you cut it part way, and it may not rip. Okay. All right. So.
I don't know where. Okay, it is right there.
All right. Okay, so I need to start out with this recording right here, and then I'll tap your head, and you pick it up and do it. Okay.
Okay.
5, 4, 3.
Now 2004. is Glimpse of Nature. Wow.
Okay. So that is. Oh, and you didn't say put the emoji in the comments. We forgot that again.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is this.
Oops.
So we will do this. We'll do a fourth little piece here. And all right, I'm going to tell you to and then say put an emoji in the comments below. Okay, 5, 4, 3.
Now put an emoji in the comments below.
All right, so we've got 4 bits and pieces ready to go. Hopefully that will be enough. All right. So we've got 13 seconds, 37, 20, and 5. It's going to be a tight one.
A tight one.
Yeah. I'll probably be able to shave a couple of seconds off of a couple of these things. All right. So let's get the scissors out of the way.
The skizzers.
The skizzers. All right. And thanks for watching that pack opening. Let me stop the recording. And then I'm going to shift over to opening here. And we're going to start the recording again. All right. So
welcome, Mage. I'm Rhino, and today we're going to be doing a well, remember these were really cool, but they didn't really have a great win.
Yeah, the Planeswalker decks were cheap. They were great for new players to start off with, but they weren't that powerful. And I understand that people want to have the most powerful cards and play the most powerful everything. But they often had pretty decent synergy and they would play pretty well. What we've been doing is we've been building new decks based off of better, quote unquote, better Planeswalkers. By better, I mean lower cost. Because the Sorin that I'm running is going to be
Vampire Lord.
Yeah, Vampire Lord. He's a 6-drop. Ellywick is a 4-drop, so she can get out faster. She can do more. And you notice they both have the same loyalty, starting loyalty. So what we've been doing is we've been building new decks. We're going to have like a big reveal and do a big video about all of the decks in beginning of next year, I think. We've got some more things that we're going to be doing for them as well. And I have no idea where. Oh, there it is. That's why I couldn't find it. It was in plain sight. So we're going to be doing some battles here. We're going to spin, see who goes first.
Looks like
you go first. Now, since this deck was just finished being put together minutes ago.
A little minutes ago, yeah.
We're going to give Rhino a free mull. Because, I mean, we've shuffled it a lot, but it seems like there's always mana clumping and creature clumping and stuff like that when you first start out. So there you go, bud.
And I don't think you get a free mull.
No, I won't take a free mull. 2, 3, 6,
7. Thank goodness I can get a free mole.
Yeah. Now, while he's doing the free mole, if you have a moment, put in the comments below what sort of videos you'd like to see from us. We are kind of open to various things. We do have a couple planned. Of course, the Planeswalker decks. We really want to focus on new players, things that will be interesting for new players, things that new players need to watch out for, and rules and things like that. We're going to do something that I've been wanting to do is how Magic players cheat. There's some videos out there of various cheaters and seeing what they do, but I mean, there's a lot of even simpler ways that people cheat, and it comes down to magic tricks. Now, this is good for any sort of game, including Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And all of that. So that's a plan that we've got.
I'm gonna keep.
Okay, you're going first.
I'm going to play a plane, step 1, and play Ranger Talk.
Okay, so
it's a 1/1 for 1, but I can tap 3 and tap another creature I control and venture into the dungeon.
okay.
But I can only do it at sorcery speed.
At sorcery speed, yep.
And it's your turn.
All right, so I am going to draw, and I'm going to play a swamp, and I'm going to tap, and I'm going to play a Vampire of the Dire Moon.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, so it's got Death Touch and Lifelink.
But it does not have reach.
No, it does not have reach. So I will pass the turn.
Okay. Tap. Forest. Delver's Torch.
Delver's Torch.
Which is really nice in this case because I can next turn equip it to the Ranger's Hawk.
Venture into the dungeon.
Over.
Yep. Okay, now you could fly in for 1.
Yeah.
And deal 1 to me, and then I would hit you back and deal 1 to you, plus gain my life back.
Yeah.
So that's a quandary. This is the hard part of figuring this stuff out.
Well, you wouldn't go up to 21. You would go back up to 20.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ping you for 1.
Okay, I will take the 1.
And go ahead.
All right. Draw. All right. Vampire of the Dire Moon. Combat.
I have to take it.
Okay, so you take the 1. And I gain 1.
Mm-hmm.
Pass turn.
Okay. Oh, and you're sitting at 1 1
mana, yes.
Play Forest.
Yeah.
And 3 and equip Delver's Torch.
Okay.
So that's it.
So
2/2.
Yes, you got a 2/2. And whenever it attacks, you venture into the dungeon.
And I'm going to go into combat and attack.
For 1.
That's 2.
2. Yeah. So 1.
And then I get to choose.
Alrighty.
And I'm at 19.
Yes, you're at 19. You get to choose which dungeon you want to do.
I'm gonna choose
Uh, yes, so we do play Commander a lot. We play a lot of Commander. It's just for the last 2 months for our streams, we've been building these Planeswalker decks because we want to have um, some decks that we can kind of offer to people to say, hey, you can build this for $10. In fact, this deck that Rhino's playing right now, I think it's $7. It's a $7 deck. You can easily put it together, and with a couple of these decks, you can get in and you can play and you can learn to play and you can learn some strategies and stuff like that. And then you can go into Commander. Now, we've had over the last 2 years, we were building 100 Commander decks to give to 100 new players. We've done that. In fact, we've surpassed that. And we've got more Commander decks that we're going to be building. And they're all budget Commander decks. Some of them are really inexpensive and they still play at really some of the highest levels of casual play, at least.
Yeah. I'm gonna choose Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Okay, let's bring that up.
So, um, it, I go into Yawning Portal.
Yeah, okay.
I gain 1 life.
Okay, Yawning Portal. We'll put you on the Yawning Portal there. So, Yawning Portal, you gain 1 life. Bink. All right.
And I will pass.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a deck that made for my daughter that is a $14 Commander deck. As soon as she starts playing it, she becomes the arch enemy. I mean, everybody pounds on her. So
Yeah.
it's interesting. Okay. Combat.
Go
2.
down. Go down to 18.
Okay, you are at 18. And I go back up to 20. All right. And then land for turn.
Yay!
Yay.
Oh, you forgot. Oh wait, you just
No, I didn't
Oh.
forget anything. Pass turn.
tap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not necessarily overpowered, but it is a very relentless deck. And it mucks around with a lot of other commander decks.
Yeah.
We like building decks like that.
I'm gonna play Ellywick.
Oh, Ellywick, so soon.
Uh-huh.
That's something that you can't do with this deck. So, she starts out as a 4.
Cool. Yep.
And what are you going to do?
I'm going to +1 her and venture into the dungeon.
Okay, so you venture into the dungeon.
I get to scry 1.
Okay.
I think I might want to keep it.
Okay.
Combat. I'm going to attack.
Okay. You're going to hit me for 2?
Yes.
So I go down to 18 yet again. All right.
And I'm going to choose one of those
Okay.
vampires can't attack.
Okay. One of the vampires can't attack. Okay, so that is the it's the
Twisted Caverns.
Twisted Caverns. Okay. So this one can't attack. All right.
On to my next turn.
Yep.
Pass turn.
All right. All right. Well, combat.
Go ahead.
No blocks or anything, I'm sure.
No blocks.
All right, I'm going to tap 2 and do Dark Remedy.
Dark Remedy. Ooh.
So the target creature gets +1/+3 until end of turn. So it is hitting you for 2.
What do you mean? Okay.
Yeah. So you go down to 16. And I will go back up to 20. All right. Hello, Rhino. What's your favorite deck theme or tribe?
Ooh, that's a really hard one.
And don't say yes. Yes, I have.
My favorite, my favorite tribe. I really like one of my favorite tribe is Voltron.
Well, no, tribe as in werewolves. You play werewolves a lot. You've played slivers. You've played. He plays just about anything.
Yeah.
He's very much a Gruul player. So red and green is at his core.
Yeah.
Aggro is very, very good. But I mean, he does a lot. He plays almost anything.
Oh yeah.
But we tried making a Rhino tribal deck, and
it just didn't work.
It didn't work, but we could try again because New Capenna's got a whole bunch of new Rhinos in it.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
It looks like Ginger has one of the Lego.
Oh, she's got a Lego. Where did you get a Lego from?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which Lego?
No, flat one.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Aggressive style then. Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's the end of my turn. I will pass turn. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm going to uptake Ellywick.
Okay.
And venture to lost level to scry 2.
Okay.
Let's see.
Why does this keep rotating? There we go.
I'm going to bottom that and top that.
Okay.
One, 2.
With 4 mana, you can cast everything but what, 2 cards in the deck?
Yeah. And 3 and play Varys, Silver Moon Ranger.
Okay, Varys. Ah, yes. So reach ward of 1. Whenever you cast a creature or planeswalker spell, venture into the dungeon. This ability triggers only once each turn. So, whenever you complete a dungeon, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token.
Okay.
Okay.
Going to go into combat.
Okay.
Attack for
2.
2.
Okay, I go back down to 18 yet again.
I'm going to create 2 skeletons.
2 skeletons. Okay.
1/1 skeletons.
2/1. Let's see. Get the book of many
Game Those two mad wizards lair. Oh, do I venture twice because of?
No, because it wasn't on the battlefield yet. It would
Oh,
have said it or another. I have a feeling we do not have any skeletons. So,
that's strange.
so we're going to do their 1/1 skeletons.
Yeah, 1/1.
Alrighty. There are your 2 1/1 skeletons. Alright.
And I'm going to piss
You're going to pass. Okay.
with 1 place.
Alright. Now, draw. Alright. Well. I will kind of have to do it. I'm going to have to swing for 2.
I'm going to block with my skeletons.
Okay, I will still gain the 2 life.
Mm-hmm.
And your token creatures are gone. And I am going to cast a Vampire Opportunist. Alrighty. Pass turn.
Okay.
I noticed a lot of shamans coming out in recent times, quite niche, but I was thinking of building a red-green shaman deck.
Red-green shaman deck.
Yeah.
Well, with shamans, you want to have lots of ramp.
Well, yeah, if you're doing commander, yeah, just like most things. But I think the thing that it's missing most is card draw opportunities. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to do 3 and play Cloister Gargoyle.
Okay, Cloister Gargoyle.
When is battlefield? I get to
Venture into the dungeon.
Do I venture twice?
Okay.
Because of I cast a creature.
Yes. Now this only happens once per turn. That one is a separate trigger. So yes, you venture twice.
Okay, I guess scry 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm actually gonna bottom out 3.
Okay.
And then this would go off. I could draw 3. 1, 2, 3. And
that is a completed dungeon.
And reveal them. Maybe I cast 1
without paying its mana cost.
Let's cast.
It doesn't say play. No.
Wow.
All right. So you have to reveal all 3.
Oh well, it's
draw 3 cards, reveal them. You may cast 1 of them.
It was all 3 of them.
Okay, so you got 2 lands and
Ranger's Hawk.
So you're casting a Ranger's Hawk, and then the planes in the forest go into your hand.
Yeah.
All right. You can still play a land for turn.
Yep.
So, the Ranger's Hawk entered the battlefield.
Is a 3/4, I believe.
Yes, it is. It's a 3/4 with flying now.
Yeah, with flying.
Yeah.
I'm going Uh, I'm going to.
Okay, going up 7.
Yeah, I'm going up to 7.
All right.
Oh, whenever I complete a dungeon, I create a puppy.
Yes, you create a wolf. And I know we have the wolves. Wolfies. Yeah. There's your puppy.
Guess puppy.
All right.
I'm going to get.
Okay, you got to attack first.
Oh yeah. I'm getting too excited. Oh, I'm +1 her.
Okay.
I'm getting.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, to venture.
Okay.
Scry one.
Okay. So put the thing on here. You're doing the Lost Mine of Fandelver.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one.
So there's the Lost Mine of Fandelver right there. So scry 1. All right.
And I'm going to go into combat and attack.
Okay. You could attack with Varus as well.
No, I'm not.
Why not? I've got 2 tap lands and a 2/1.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I thought you still had.
No.
Well.
All right. This is the problem of some of these Planeswalker decks. The mana base is
So 3,
5, and then plus another 3 is 8.
You
know. Let's see here.
Well, I still get to. I'm gonna.
Okay, hang on a second. Oh yeah, that's on attack.
It's on attack. I get a goblin regardless.
Huh?
I can choose which way.
Okay, so you're gonna get a goblin?
Yeah.
All right, let's get a goblin. Me as a goblin. Okay. And so I take 8 unless I want to block 3 of it. Let me block 3 of it. So I will only take 5 and go down to 15. Let's see. He said, that's right. Good recommendations. Thanks. I could put some Harmonize. Green Sorcery 5 CMC gets draw 3. Actually, it's 4. Yep. And he said, 4 CMC. Even better. Strong play here from Rhino. Does Papa Mage even stand a chance? With this deck, maybe. Probably not. We're going to play another game here with another Planeswalker deck, and then maybe one of our other ones that we have built. So.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yes. I'm going to play Intrepid Outlander.
Intrepid Outlander.
Does Various trigger?
No, because you brought out. Didn't you bring out the Ranger's Hawk?
I think that was last turn.
Last turn. Well, then yes, it would trigger.
Okay. I'm gonna put. I'm gonna put a 1 counter on.
Yeah, so you're gonna do storeroom.
Yeah, storeroom.
You're gonna put a 1/1 counter on.
Your
flyer. Okay.
Flyer, yeah.
Okay.
Pass turn.
All right. 3rd mana, finally.
Woo!
Savage Gorger.
Yay.
That means I can block in the air. Okay. Pass turn.
Okay.
Yeah, we feel as though that Wizards of the Coast hasn't really focused on new players, and that's where we focus.
I'm going to draw a card.
Okay. When Ellywick pluses, doesn't that make it so that I can't block? Isn't that right?
No, that was the
No.
last one.
Okay. Okay.
+1 to adventure.
Okay. You could have -7 and gotten the Ellywick emblem,
Yeah, I know.
which would have probably been game winning for you.
Yeah.
Do you stick to formats like standard or modern with your deck building? Yes, we stick to Legacy, Pauper, Commander, the kitchen table sort of things like what we do. Those are our main things. We do some Oathbreakers, Pioneer, some modern. So yeah, we stick we stick to a lot.
Okay. Combat.
Yeah. Was that the end of that one?
Yeah.
What was the end?
Draw a card.
Okay. Okay.
Attack. And that's it.
You can attack with this guy.
Yeah.
Because I've got a lowly 1/1. Okay.
And this is the only one each player loses 1 life.
Okay. You can do the same dungeon over and over again.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Each player loses 1 life.
Mm-hmm.
So that's you, and that's me. All right. So you are swinging for 3, 6, 9, 11. I'm gonna go down to 3.
And Ranger class.
Okay. Ranger class. Alrighty. When it enters the battlefield, you create a 2/2 wolf creature. Oh, you could have swung with that wolf as well.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's get another puppy out there. 2 puppies.
Just be nice. Go ahead.
Well, bloodthirsty aerialist.
Woo!
Not going to do me any good, but yeah, go ahead. Pass turn. I got to block stuff.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to choose to -7.
Okay.
And get the Ellywick emblem.
Okay. And the Ellywick emblem says,
creatures I can control have trample and haste, and get +2/+2 for each indefinitely named dungeon I've completed. I've completed 2, so they get +4/+4.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much game.
Yeah, that's game on this one. Yep, definitely. Yeah,
Okay.
and yeah,
When I got Ellywick on turn 4, it's like, oh,
yeah, and that's the neat thing about these Planeswalker decks is you get the stuff out quicker. I mean, it kind of feels like a standard deck to a certain degree. Um, it's not, yeah, okay. Like I had Sorin in my opening hand, and it's like, okay, well, I only have one swamp, but I often get flooded with this deck. So, and I had the two vampires, so that the two 1-drop vampires. So put Ellywick back up. What's going to be my next deck? We've got the Vraska deck that we modified. Yeah, the Scheming Gorgon.
Yeah, let's do that one. Was that Skimming Gorgon?
Scheming Gorgon upgrade. I asked because most times I don't really stick to formats. Doesn't really matter in my play group, and it makes deck building a lot easier and more fun for me as I can just throw in the cards I have. Congratulations on the win, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I went through 2 dungeons.
Yeah.
Well, basically, 2.5.
So when the Planeswalker decks were out, we got, I think we got all of them, and Rhino would upgrade them, and some of them were even standard competitive, more at an F&M level, not not in big tournaments, of course, but some of them were like kind of surprising sort of things that most people weren't expecting. So that was pretty neat while we were doing that. All right. Get these off.
How many, what was it? It was a very,
Huh?
The legendary,
Varus?
Varus. 3 of them.
Yes, you have 3 of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, it's a legendary creature, so you can't have 2 of them out on the battlefield at the same time. So, you don't get to double up on that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have other cards that you haven't played yet.
Yeah. Like Nadar,
Nadar, Selfless Paladin. Yep. Let me. There's Vraska, Scheming Gorgon. Yes, we've put quite a bit of work into these decks. Now our requirements for the decks. Okay, the deck has to be under $10 total through the secondary market, of course, and the Planeswalker has to be under $2, and any other individual card has to be under 1. So we wanted to make sure that they are very accessible. You can easily get them, and that they're very playable, kind of like a game night sort of thing, like what Wizards of the Coast produced for what $60-$70, but we can do the same thing and come up with better decks. Because those decks that they have there, you kind of play them once, maybe twice, and then it goes back on the shelf and you never play them again. at least with something like this, you can play it and get a good feel for how it plays, and then maybe swap out a few cards and maybe make the deck a little bit better, yeah, as your budget increases. So, I yeah, okay,
It's like a
yeah, I'll keep it. Okay.
I'll
Uh,
keep.
um, all right, I go first. I'll do a Forsaken Sanctuary. Enters battlefield tap. Pass turn.
Sure. Play the planes, tap 1, and
And the Ranger Hawk.
yeah,
Ranger's Hawk.
pass turn.
All right. All right. I am going to play an Evolving Wilds. Ooh, strange card. Yeah, you can tell that this is an upgraded deck because it's got Evolving Wilds in it.
Yeah.
And I am tap it and play a Vicious Conquistador.
Vicious Conquistador. Oh yeah.
Vicious Conquistador. And I will go ahead and sack this and get probably whatever first comes up.
Because you already have both.
Yeah. All right. And I will be passing the turn.
Okay. Play a plane. No, play a forest.
Okay. And Delver's Torch. Okay. So you are keeping on theme here. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ping you for 1.
Oh, ping me for 1. All right, I will take the 1, going down to 19.
Okay.
I'm working on the decks. Yeah, the strategies. We try to keep the strategies close to what the Planeswalker wants to do. And we're still trying to make the deck simple to understand. But still put in some neat things that it's like, oh, I can do this as well. So, all right, I will untap. Nothing during my upkeep. I will draw, and I will play a Plains. All right, 3 mana. I am. All right, I will go into combat. Vicious Conquistador will attack, dealing 1 damage automatically.
Yep.
And then you will go down to 18.
Yeah.
And then
it's kind of like Vampire the Diamond Moon, except push together.
Forerunner of the Legion.
Yeah.
All right. You know what
Yep.
card I'm looking for?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, Legion Lieutenant. This was not in the original deck. Yeah. Well, the last one, the mana base was just simple. It was nothing but swamps. But yeah, this deck runs a lot better because Rhino upgraded it when it came out, and it can kind of give you an idea of what these Planeswalker decks could become if he really puts his mind to it. We didn't have too much of a limit back then. I think we bought the Planeswalker deck for like $10, and we said, okay, we'll add an extra $5 worth of cards to it, but you have to keep the Planeswalker and the tutor cards in them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Pass turn.
Okay. Okay, this drives me bonkers. Okay. Could do that. Or I could do that. I'm gonna do that. Equip.
Equip. All right.
And uh
Dive into a dungeon.
dive into a dungeon.
Okay, so I will be taking 2, going down to 17.
And
Which dungeon are you going to pick?
let's see. I'm gonna do the Mad Mage again.
Okay.
I
All
get
right.
to gain a life.
So you gain a life. Bonk.
And I'm going to piss turn.
All right. Gee, come on. Forsaken Sanctuary again.
Oh.
Surprise, surprise. Legion
Yeah,
Lieutenant.
surprise.
All right. So other vampires you control get +1/+1. So I will be swinging for 5 now.
Does that
Oh yes, that triggers whenever another vampire enters the battlefield under your control, target creature gets +1/+1, which will put it on that one. So a total of 6.
Oh.
So you go down to 13.
Ow.
All right. Pass turn. Cyberpunk 316. Thanks for the emoji. We like emojis.
Woo. You're welcome.
All right. All right.
Forest.
Ellywick.
I'm thinking.
Oh,
You don't know that I leave it or not.
yeah.
Okay.
So one of the things that we do with the Planeswalker decks we put 3 copies of the Planeswalker in there. The old Planeswalker decks had 1 copy plus 2 tutors that could pull it either out of your library or out of the graveyard. So Veteran Dungeoneer.
Veteran Dungeoneer.
Okay.
So winners, I go into an
You venture.
yeah.
So
I get the Sky one.
all right.
I'm gonna keep that.
Okay.
Combat attack for 2.
2 in the air.
2 in the air.
I will go down to 15.
And I'm gonna say the Conquistador
Can't.
attack
Okay. Conquistador cannot attack next turn.
until my
Okay.
and I play way ahead this turn, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna pass.
All right. All right. Okay. So I am going to do Sheffet Dunes. All right. Yet another card that was not in the original, but you can sacrifice it, and creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. All right. Oh, this does untap though.
Yes, it does.
All right. So let's do this. I'm going to do 2 and play a Legion Lieutenant.
Oh, great Scott.
And I'm going to do 2 and play a Legion Lieutenant.
Oh. So now all your
Vampires get +3/+3. These get +2/+2.
Mm-hmm.
And all right, so each one of those triggers will put a 1/1 counter on, or give this a +1/+1.
So
So I put in 2, so it's base 4 plus 3, so it's a total of 7.
7. Oh boy.
All right. And then this is a 4/4. So this is a 7/7 and a 4/4.
Oh yeah, yeah. It says whenever another
Yes, when these two.
I
When another vampire enters the battlefield under your control, target creature.
oh target creature. I thought
Yes.
it said another target creature.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So that's a 4/4 and that's a 7/7. You probably want to block the 7/7.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take 4 and
Yeah.
go down to 9. And your veteran dungeoneer goes the way of the grave.
Yeah.
And I am going to pass turn.
Okay.
Off. Can Rhino survive this brutal onslaught from a deck that he created when you were what, 10, 11?
I'm gonna play an Evolving Wild. Ooh, an Evolving Wilds.
What is that? What does that do? Best fetch land ever made.
Do I want to do that? Yeah, I probably want to play.
Okay, play Ellywick.
Ellywick, yeah.
All right.
Shard set of 4. I'm gonna run her up to 5 and venture.
Okay.
Square 2.
It's not going to matter because you're going to crack that Evolving Wilds. And maybe.
Combat.
Okay.
Attack.
For 2.
For 2. I think I might want to get the 2 skeletons again.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And his turn.
Okay. This deck has a nasty thing for that deck. Okay.
With Ellywick, I mainly want to do the +1 for the venture.
Okay. Let's see. You have 2 blockers.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me sacrifice the Shepherd Dunes so all my creatures get a +1/+1.
Okay.
And I will swing all out, dealing 1 damage automatically.
Which is bigger? It
It
looks like that is bigger.
Well, I didn't bring out another creature, so these are all the same. That's 1 less. So you block 1 of these, 1 of these. These are 5/5s.
Yeah, I'm just gonna block.
And this is a 4/5. So I'm doing 14 damage to your 8 life.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no way.
Okay. Yeah.
You built a good deck here.
Yeah. I had Wandering Stride. I didn't want to crack the Evolving Wilds because at the beginning of my end step, if I land in a battlefield on my control this turn, I venture. So I ventured twice.
Yeah. All right. So this one's a really good Planeswalker deck that you've created.
Oh yeah.
All right. shuffle that and get it back in. Should I shift over to the Chandra? See how well you do against a mono red burn? Or should I play one of the other decks that you created?
You can do the Chandra if you want to.
Okay. Well, do I want to do this Chandra or the one you created?
That Chandra.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right, new game. So this one is the Chandra. Where is it? Chandra Flames Fury, which is that one, I believe. All right, Chandra's Flame Fury. There we go.
The opening hand, I had Ellywick. I was debating if I wanted to mull, but I had 4 lands.
Okay.
And I had including Falling Wilds.
Okay.
Plus the torch.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we've got other things in this deck.
Yeah.
We've got 50 feet of rope, find the path, the Radiant Solar, which is we've got 2 of those in there. Maybe we knock it down to 1 and push this to a higher or a lower CMC. I know, lower mana value.
Yeah.
But I mean, the stats on this 2.73. Yeah, it's not the greatest as an aggro deck, but it's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, do +1 shock.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the Ellywick deck. Is it?
Okay.
2.7. All right.
And then after this game, we
Right.
can do.
You.
Boy, this is a crappy hand. Okay.
Sounds like your mom's home. Okay. You just dropped something on the floor. Oh, the Ellywick emblem.
Oh, okay.
All right. All right. This is a hand that I cannot keep. It is a 1-land hand. So I'm going to have to go down. I had a shock and that was it.
A shock.
Yes, a shock.
That stinks.
All right. All righty.
Okay. Get a good hand.
Okay, this one is better. I'm going to bottom this card right here. And you're going first.
Okay. Forest. This time. Best turn.
All right. I will draw. I will play a mountain and a Scorch Spitter. So that's what we got.
Okay. Draw. Play of Forced. Pass.
Alrighty.
No Nature's Hawk.
I will play another. Deals 1 damage. Planeswalker. It is attacking. All right. Combat. Deal 1 to you, and then you take 1.
Yeah.
All right. And
I'll go 1. Okay.
Ember Hauler.
Ooh, Ember Hauler.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I've played this deck, the last 4 weeks, and Ember Hauler's never come out when we've done the stream here.
Wait, Forest.
Okay. Probably have stuff that have planes in it.
Maybe. Maybe
All right. Okay. Combat. 1 automatic. And 3 more.
Okay.
Put you down to 14. All right.
All right. Pass.
Yeah.
Okay. Dungeon Descent.
Okay. Dungeon Descent.
And
Get enters tapped. Yep.
pass turn.
All right. Okay. Wildfire Elemental.
Okay.
Whenever an opponent is dealt non-combat damage, creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Combat. You take 1 automatic. Then these get +1/+0.
So that's
That's 2,
2.
and then that's a 3. So it'll be a total of 6 damage.
6. So I go down to 8.
8, yes.
Ugh.
All right. Pass turn.
I need a creature. Oh, finally. Planes.
Okay.
Now I can do stuff.
All right.
I am going to play Wandering Troubadour.
Okay. Wandering Troubadour. Okay.
And pass since land.
Enter. You get to venture into a dungeon.
Oh, I'm going to do this one.
What's mine? A Fandelver.
Yeah, get to describe one.
Okay.
Bottom. Like bottom.
Okay.
Pass.
Huh. Chandra's Outrage.
Oh.
So, and it deals 2 damage to you.
It is me. And I die.
and
That triggers.
I go, yeah, that triggers. Go into combat, that triggers again.
So,
So you take the one here, and then this is a 4, that's a 3, and that's a 5.
it's enough.
Yeah, that's enough. Yeah.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
I had Ellywick, and you're right.
Okay.
I had
A bunch of white.
a
Yeah.
bunch of
That was kind of that was probably a bad keep.
Yeah.
But part of these games is to figure out what do we need to do to spice it up, make it a little better.
If I got into mine and tunnels,
Yeah.
create a treasure token,
Yeah.
that would have helped.
All right. So are we doing one more or not?
Yes.
Okay. Which deck should I play?
One that we
Yeah.
made.
Yeah. Is to be understood. Yeah.
Which ones do we have? The
We've got Soren Vengeful Bloodlord. We've got Nahiri. We've got the Wanderer. We've got another Chandra. And we've got Liliana.
If I say Liliana, you'll probably stampede over me.
Why?
It's hobbies.
Yeah.
Well,
And Soren Vengeful Bloodlord is vampires. And the Wanderer is proliferate. And Nahiri is the tokens or the counters. And Chandra is what? Chandra.
Chandra's just Chandra. Probably on Nahiri.
Okay. Nahiri it is. Nahiri the Harbinger. Okay, there's Nahiri versus Ellywick. Alrighty. Probably end up being our last game.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Well, Ern Delius has become a patron of ours. Thank you so much
thank you
for doing that. All right.
Hopefully, I'll get a good hand.
Yeah. Figure out who goes first.
Mulligan.
All right. I'll spin. Okay.
First.
So, yeah. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not the greatest, but could be reasonable. So I'm going to go with it.
All right. I'll go down to 6.
Okay. Enjoy the content. Thanks for the stream and the videos. I see a lot of effort going into this. Yes, this has been a long thing going. While Rhino's thinking about this, let me give you a little bit of background since you are probably new. Rhino started doing this at the age of 9. The reason why he was doing Magic the Gathering was because at the age of 7, he still couldn't read. He has an extreme form of dyslexia, and he was playing a Gotta Catch 'em All game back then, and he he basically was looking for another Pokemon card, found a Magic card, and he knew how to read. He knew the phonemes and all that. He just couldn't get it together. And when he saw that first Magic card, he said,
Stormtide Leviathan.
and when I heard that, I went, "Oh, you can read that. Hey, Tanka, been a long time."
Yeah.
And so it became his schoolwork. And because it became his schoolwork, he was trying to learn how to play better. And when he was 8-ish, turning 9, he couldn't find anything because back then it was the professor had just started, and there was a bunch of people that were doing speculation on card prices and then tuning your deck for the Pro Tour. There wasn't anything for teaching new players, so we decided, hey, let's try this out. Let's see if we can make our own channel. And he was going to be the center and the face of it, and he, as long as he could understand it and explain it, we figured anybody could understand it. And so that's what we did. And after a few months, we had a business meeting. And what 9-year-old sits through an hour-and-a-half business meeting? This one here. And
I was engaged.
yeah, and he's been doing it ever since. And yeah, playing TCGs improved English a lot. Yeah, it helped him a lot as well. And we have people that come in and watch his videos when he's explaining game mechanics, and we've got a list of them. Proliferate is by far and away the most watched one, and they'll say, some people will say, I don't understand English, but I understand you. And others will be like, hey, I had 10, 20 people try to explain this to me. I couldn't understand it, but you made it make sense. So that's why we play slowly. We explain what we're doing, why we're doing it, and I mean, there's no high stakes here. And when I beat him, it's purely out of love, so he can figure out, oh, okay, well, if that happens, then I need to do this. And we have a lot of stories of him learning and playing, and we've been doing this for many years. He has taught over 1,000 people face to face, and we're still doing it.
Yeah, I'm still learning.
Yeah, still learning. And I got my level 1 judge, 4 or 5 years ago, and I just don't keep up with the dues. I don't want to have to judge things, but I needed it in order to play, to be the father behind all of this. Okay.
I'm gonna keep.
You're gonna keep. You're ditching the card, or did you already ditch it?
I didn't. I'm gonna ditch.
Yeah, there's never not something to learn. Yes.
Let's ditch. I think. Really hard when I had to ditch. Probably.
Okay. Alrighty.
Let's get this party started.
I remember when the Hiri was a $40 card, and now it's 71 cents. Oh no, yeah, 79 cents.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
play Evolving Wilds.
Ooh,
Ooh.
best fetch land ever. All right.
And I'm gonna crack it and pass.
Okay. I am going to play a plains.
Second from the top. Okay.
And I am going to play an ornithopter.
Oh, Ornithopter.
And I'm going to play an ornithopter.
I'm gonna play an Ornithopter. I'm gonna play another Ornithopter. Play another Ornithopter.
Okay. So I got 2 ornithopters on the battlefield. And I'll pass turn. 2 flying 0/2s.
That's boring.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a boring deck, right?
Yeah, boring. Yeah.
Turn 1. And
2 flyers, 0/2.
yeah. But this deck definitely changes some things out.
Play a forest and do.
So right now we've been streaming mainly on Sundays. It just happens to be a good day most of the time, but we've got Christmas coming up.
Yes, we
And
do.
we're just
Oh, you got the wrong thing. You got Rangers class.
Rangers Hawk. Okay.
Yeah.
Rangers Hawk. There we go.
And now I'm gonna pass.
Okay. So we probably might not stream on Christmas Day.
Yeah, probably.
We might do it Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah, if your mom will let us. Okay.
Attack your own doctors.
Okay. I'll do a Temple of Triumph.
Ew.
Wasn't what I wanted to do, but hey, it's
Get a scribe one.
yeah, I'll keep that on top. Yes, best fetch. Terramorphic Expanse had something to say about that. Yeah.
Okay.
I am not going to do anything.
Are you sure?
I can attack you for nothing.
I'll take nothing.
Yeah. High alert.
What? Okay. And draw. I'm gonna play.
That is our setup code with Spell Table games. We don't use this particular setup for Spell Table games. We have we use his laptop. This is his desktop computer.
Find the path.
Ooh.
A different card.
Yeah. So we use his laptop for doing Spell Table games because this is set up with a 4K camera up above so that we can see everything. Plus we have the ability to kind of do a zoom in sort of thing that we've been fiddling around with, which I don't think I have in. Yeah, this is not. I don't have it in this.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
If I enchant this on a forest, can I tap it for 3?
No, you still only tap it for 2.
Oh.
You tap it for either the normal 1 or the 2 green.
Well, then I'm gonna do it on the planes.
Okay.
See, I'm still learning the enchant.
Yeah, but he's built plenty of enchant decks.
Yeah. And I'm gonna pass.
Because you would just bounce off. All right,
Yeah,
I am going to play a. Let me get these in order. I'm going to play a mountain.
Mountain.
All right. Okay, I am going to do this and play an Arcbound prototype. All right. And it gets 2 1/1 counters on it. So it is a 2/2. And
when it dies,
I move those counters to other things.
but if you don't have any other things,
Then they piffle away. All right. Built to smash.
Oh.
So combat. Swinging for 5.
That's an artifact creature.
Yeah.
It doesn't have haste.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of something else. All right. Then I won't do that. I was thinking of something else. Never mind. A different card that I have in here.
Oh, okay.
Which actually gives stuff haste. So, but all right. So, yeah, I got it. 2/2 on the ground. Never mind.
Okay.
Would love to have you guys on one of my streams for Spell Table Commander game soon. Sure.
That's fun.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those things where it's better if only one of us plays at a time on Spell Table. We can do multiples now. We're not in the RV anymore. We're back in the house. So
I want to figure out. I'm going to be playing 2 things.
Okay.
First.
So you got 2 green floating.
2 green floating. Yes. I'm gonna do that and that.
Okay. So you've got a total of 5 mana. Or no, 4 mana there.
Yeah.
4 mana.
4. I'm gonna play Ellywick.
Okay. Ellywick.
And I'm going to play Ranger's Hawk.
Okay, Ranger's Hawk.
And I'm gonna plus her up to a 5.
And delve into a dungeon.
Which dungeon do I feel like I want to do? Probably the Mad Mage.
All right, Dungeon of the Mad Mage. All right.
I'll gain 1 life.
Okay. You gained 1, going up to 21.
Okay. And I'm gonna pass.
All right. All right, I'm going to play a mount. All right, I am going to do an Angel Fire of Ignition.
Oh.
So that's put 2 counters on it. It gains Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, Indestructible, and Haste until end of turn.
Oh, okay.
And plus it has a flashback ability. So,
4.
Yeah. So, combat.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you going to block? It has trample.
I'm not going to block.
Okay. Now I'm going to do the built to smash.
Okay. So it turns into an 8.
No, it's a
Oh,
7.
7. Okay, 7.
Okay, so you take 7, going down to 14. All right. We'll look forward to the message on Twitter. And I will pass turn.
And you gain.
Oh, yes, I gained 7, going up to 27.
I'm going to do one. Oh, oops.
Okay, so there's 3.
That's 3. And I'm gonna play Nadir.
Nadir. Okay.
Nadir.
Nadir. Okay. So when he enters the battlefield or attacks, venture into the dungeon, other creatures you control get +1/+1 as long as you've completed a dungeon.
So I venture.
Okay.
Scry.
Yeah, I thought you already did the scry.
No.
Okay.
I drew.
Oh, okay.
Keep that on top. And I'm going to plus and make that so it can't block. Or it can't attack, sorry.
Can't attack. Okay, so we will put the can't attack block on there. Okay.
And it wouldn't make any sense for me to attack, so pass.
A gold mirror.
Gold.
Oops. We'll take servant.
Okay. Where's that crystalline giant?
Not in hand yet. All right, I will pass turn.
Okay. Try a surprise.
That's why I got these out. The crystalline giant.
Yeah. I'm going to uptake Ellywick and scry 2. Gonna bottom that one, top that one.
Okay.
2,
3.
and play Varus.
Varus. So it's got reach, and whenever you cast a creature spell, you venture into the dungeon.
I don't venture into the dungeon.
Not at the moment.
Okay.
If you cast another creature spell, you would. And
I should have kept that bottom on top.
Okay.
Oops.
Well, that's why we play these games.
Yeah.
So we can figure out what's best for these decks.
Play a planes
Okay.
and do 1, 2, 3, and tap Ranger's Hawk
And venture.
and venture.
That is.
That one. Venture.
Okay. So
I'm gonna get
two skeletons. Okay.
Already ventured, right?
No, you get to venture once. Well, you didn't cast those, right?
Yeah, I didn't cast these.
Okay, so that says whenever you cast.
Yeah.
So Varus says whenever you cast.
Pass.
Why is Varus tapped?
I had to tap untapped creature.
Oh, tap and untap. Yeah, okay, yeah.
3 tap untapped creature.
Okay. Alrighty. Tap. Draw. Okay. Angel Fire of Ignition.
Oh.
So a 2/4 in the air with trample and lifelink.
I'm gonna block with my Ranger's Hawk.
Okay, so you will take 1. And I will gain 2.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I could have tapped that for the white and then untapped it at the end step. All right, I will pass turn.
Okay. Untap. And draw. I'm going to uptake Ellywick.
To an 8.
To an 8. I get a scry 3. 1, 2, 3. Gonna. This is actually a pretty good scry. Let's see.
Are you going to be able to venture?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Well, then you'll be drawing all 3 of those. But order may not be as important.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a 4/4. That's a
2, 4, 0, 2, a 1, 3, and a 1, 1.
I'm gonna cast 1. Okay. I'm gonna tap. Oh wait. I'm gonna see what I have.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2,
3.
3. Tap. And tap one of the skeletons. I had to tap another untapped creature.
Tap another. Yeah, untapped creature. Okay, I just wanted to make sure one. There was something about the legendary creature. I forgot what it was.
And then I complete the dungeon. 2,
3. Yeah, well, you have to reveal those.
Oh, okay. And
you can cast one without paying its mana cost.
I think I might want to. I cast Intrepid Outlander.
Intrepid Outlander?
It is a 3/4 because of Nadir.
Yeah, Nadir gives all your creatures +1/+1.
Except for him.
Yeah. All your other creatures +1/+1.
And since that triggered,
you venture into the dungeon again.
I can choose the Mad Mage again, but I'm gonna do something else. I'm going to do Lost Mine
Delver.
And I get to scry one.
Yep.
And I'm gonna keep that on top.
Okay. All right. You still haven't gone into combat yet.
Yes, I know. Playing Delver's Torch.
Okay, Delver's Torch.
Oh, I get it, puppy.
Oh, okay. The wolves are underneath there. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So this is giving everything a +1/+1.
Yeah. I'm gonna attack with my oh man. I want to keep Nadir.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack with him.
Just Varus?
And skeleton.
2/2 skeleton.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a 1/3. So I could block the 2/2.
Yeah, block. Well, I'm gonna attack with the 4/4.
Okay, I'm gonna put my 4/4 up against your 4/4.
Before damage, I'm gonna give it +2.
Okay, so you're gonna
blossoming events.
Yeah. Alrighty. So this deck is a lot of venture into the dungeon and then some of the best little instants and things.
Oh, whoops.
Okay.
So it's a 6/6.
Yeah, it is a 6/6. All right. Well, this will die. There we go.
Okay. And I am going to pass.
going to flash back an Angel Fire of Ignition. Making this an 8/8.
What?
With trample, lifelink, haste, vigilance. I'm going to hit you for 8.
Okay. I gotta take it.
Yeah.
Well, I could block, but
You can
reach.
Well, do you want to?
I'm gonna keep it.
Okay, that knocks you down to 5. That gives me 8. Puts me at 37.
Whoa.
All right.
Oh, he didn't do the modular.
No, I did. I did
Oh.
the modular. That's how this became a 6.
Oh, okay.
And I will pass turn.
Okay. Draw. Gonna uptake. So I venture. I'm gonna get.
Which one are you doing? Are you doing the Goblin Lair or the Mine Tunnels?
I'm going to do Goblin Lair.
Okay, you get a Goblin.
Yeah.
Okay.
And 1, 2, 3, and play Cloister Gargoyle.
The Cloister Gargoyle. Okay. So.
When there's battlefield, I venture.
We've completed. Yeah.
So it is a 3/4.
Yes. With flying.
Yeah.
Well, it's a 4/5 with this guy out.
I'm gonna go to storeroom and put 2 women counters on the Outlander.
Okay.
Actually, no, Nadir.
Okay.
Nadir makes the most sense.
Okay.
And play a land, right?
Oh, wait a second. Wrong. Wrong one. So you went to storeroom. Okay.
Yeah. And do 3 and equip the torch onto Nadir.
Okay. So you want to attack with Nadir? With against an 8/10?
8/10. Well, I get the adventure, but
I don't know why you haven't minus Ellywick yet.
Yeah, I was thinking,
Because that would give it everything you have +2.
Yeah.
But you have built up enough flying to keep me at bay here, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Varus. Or,
Has reach, yeah. Are you sure you want to put Delver's Torch on that? If you're going to attack, look at it from this standpoint. You can attack, and if I eat it, you still get the venture.
Yeah.
And then the Delver's Torch falls off, and you can put it onto something else. But you want to put it on something that isn't going to get eaten by this.
Yeah.
So to tell you the truth, the best thing to do is to put it on either one of your skeletons or your goblin, because you don't mind if you lose that, and then you still get the venture, right?
Yeah. And I did cast a creature, so I venture.
Yeah. And you get another wolf.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So now this is for each dungeon you've completed. So this is now 2.
As it gets +1/+1 as long as you completed a dungeon.
Oh, okay.
So it's still 1.
It's still just 1. Okay.
So if I next turn, if I were to down take it, everything gets +4/+4. On
yeah.
Combat attack with the goblin.
The goblin.
And
the goblin is a 2.
It's a 3/3.
It's a 3/3. Okay.
Okay.
I am going to block it with my beefy ornithopter.
Okay. Which ones have I completed?
You've done the Mad Mage, Fandelver. You haven't done the Tomb of Annihilation yet.
Okay. Tomb of Annihilation. Each player loses 1 life.
Okay. -1.
And
down to 36.
yeah.
It's not going down to 36. Okay. Okay.
I'm going to best turn.
All right. Let's see here. I will message you on Patreon. We just moved into the house, well, technically this year, but I will I'll message you on through Patreon and give you the address, or you message me and then I'll reply to it, and that'll work. I don't know if it has a thing on Patreon or not. All right.
Okay. That's it.
Oh yeah, I did this.
And if you were to attack, I have to block.
Yes, but the thing is, even if, let's see, you've got a +1 on everything.
Yes.
So looking at defenses, there's 4, +4, +4, +5. I can't get this sucker through.
Yeah. So basically, I have stuff.
Yeah, you have enough stuff to block this. So, Crystalline Giant.
Finally.
So when it enters the battlefield, nothing strange happens.
But at the beginning of combat, doesn't matter if it's attacking.
Yes. From flying, first strike, death touch, hexproof. Did I not do hexproof? Oh no, there's hexproof. Hexproof. lifelink, menace, trample. I don't have reach on here. Did I not do a reach? Oh, there's a reach. Reach is on the other side of the only hexproof, I think. Ah. All right. Okay. Let me do. All right. We're going to turn this into reach here. Reach. Or a 1/1 counter. All right. All right. So pick one. Okay. Just touch it, pull it out a little bit because I got to flip it over like this. Lifelink.
Okay. Hey, more lifelink.
Yeah, just what I need. More lifelink. All right.
33 lifelink
here. Yeah, your stuff's scary.
When I got Ellywick out, it was like, boom. Okay.
Yeah. Pass turn.
Okay.
Are you going to down tick Ellywick now?
Yes.
As if I needed more life. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Down ticker to 2.
Once okay. Oh, down
ticker to 2. Yes. Because then you get the emblem.
Yes.
Okay, so the emblem, the Ellywick emblem. Let me bring that up.
Okay.
So the Ellywick emblem is basically all your creatures get +2/+2
for each differently named dungeon I've completed.
So you've got a +4/+4 right now. So you got a total of +5/+5 and trample, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. This says discard a card and sacrifice an artifact, a creature, and a land.
Okay, I'm at 36 life. If you were to swing all out, let's do this. So you were to swing all out. You've got, let's count up just the regular. So that's, these are 1/1 skeletons, right? Yeah, they're 1/1s.
There.
No,
Okay.
Just the base.
Yes.
So we've got 1, 2, 5, 8, 9, 10, +3, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right, 17 plus 1, 2, 17. We're doing this later. 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got and then this is a 3/3 plus 4. Three, 3 plus 4 is 7. And if you equip the torch, that gives a creature another +1.
Yes.
Okay. So if you were to swing all out, you would be doing 48 damage.
48.
48.
If you weren't
Net 48 damage with trample.
with
Okay.
trample.
So I can defend 1, 4, 5, 6, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we can subtract 19 from that. You would be doing 29 damage swinging all out.
Okay.
If you were to do that. Now, if you have an ability to pump things up even more, like complete a dungeon or something like that real quick, then that goes up to 6, and there's no way that I can do anything.
If I had
I mean, you could put the Delver's Torch onto a skeleton, swing with that, and you would venture. I'm just thinking about possibly next turn you can do the swing all out.
well, I'm going to.
And actually, this life link right here kind of helps me because I gain the life at the time that it dies as well.
Yes. This is really hard.
Okay.
Because
Well,
if I wanted to complete this dungeon real quick, I had to go through this one and through that one.
yeah, but that's only losing 1 life, right?
Losing 1 life? No, I had to discard a card and sacrifice an artifact and a creature and a land.
Okay, let's pull that up. Okay. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have picked this dungeon to go through. Yeah. Yeah, if you had picked the dungeon where I couldn't block with a creature.
This stinks. This really stinks.
Well, draw a card, sacrifice an artifact, a creature, and a land. Okay. I mean, the artifact, you sacrifice that. That's
Yeah.
and then yeah, and then the Tomb of Annihilation. Does this Tomb of Annihilation flip into it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
you only have 1 card in your hand.
Yes, I have 1 card.
Okay.
And 3 open mana.
Oh, okay. I'm going to do 3
Okay.
and equip.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do 1, 2,
3.
3. Only I have one more.
Oh, you're about to lose one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're doing another Find the Path?
Find a path, yeah. Adventure.
Okay, so you go ahead, you do that.
Yes. Actually, I think I might want to do attack first.
Yeah, okay, attack first,
And then cast it.
Okay.
And then I venture.
Okay, so yeah, so I will block. I'll eat this.
Yeah. And then this will go away.
Yeah. You have to sacrifice a land.
I'll do
not the land that you just enchanted. Okay. And discard a card.
I'll do I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. And then this will come down and you'll flip this over. All right.
And now I completed a dungeon.
So this goes up to 6.
Now everything has
a +6. Well,
+6.
well, or +7.
+7,
yeah. So there's no way I can survive next turn, I don't think.
Even with the lifelink?
Uh,
Oh wait, you still have the angel fire. They can flashback.
yes, I know.
Actually,
2, 3, 4, 5.
Major class. Makes no sense.
Walking skyscraper.
Okay.
I still don't think that's enough though. Okay. It has hexproof as long as it's untapped. It is an 8/8. Go into combat. All right, and pick one of those. All right, and
it's flying.
No, death touch.
Oh, death touch. Okay.
It was very important to pull it out the right way. All right.
Gonna attack.
I mean, the only thing that could get through is nothing.
Anything.
I mean, all of his creatures have got a +7/+7 and trample, except for this one only has a +6/+6 and trample.
And vigilance.
Yeah. So you now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 creatures. So that is no. All right. Yeah, I'll be passing turn. So 63. 3. Wait, hang on a second. 63. Oh,
I get another puppy.
Yes, you do get another puppy. Oh no. Okay, then that's wrong. Yeah. So yes, you've got 3 of the puppies. So you got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. 10. Okay, 16. Okay, 3, 4, 7, 10, 12, 12 plus 3, 15, 6, 15, 21 plus an extra 4. Okay. You swing all out, you'll be swinging for 94.
Oh my. Next turn, of course.
No, this is your turn.
Oh.
Yes, I pass turn. Now, I can block. This untaps. So you've got 94 coming in. Yeah, we don't have fog in a Boris deck. I can block for 1, 4, 6, 14, 14, 24, and plus 3, 27, and then I get the life link 30. Okay, so that means you would be coming through with 64 damage. Swinging all out.
Wow.
So, untap. Untap.
Oh, okay.
Draw.
Draw.
Can you do any better than that?
Okay.
Yes, this deck can be a lot more aggressive. But okay. But he doesn't have haste, right?
No, he does.
Oh yeah.
Trample and haste.
Okay. So that would be an extra 11.
11.
Yeah. So you would only be doing 71 damage.
Only 71.
Okay. So
oh, and I also venture.
So I would go from 36 to minus 35.
Minus 35.
Boom.
Boom. It's like
Yeah. Now I could have attacked with this last turn. Oh no, I could have used this to block last turn and gained 3 life.
and gain 3 life.
But I knew it wasn't going to make any difference. I had Nahiri in my hand, but Nahiri wasn't going to do anything with the setup that I had. So, yeah, that's
a
thing.
If I had you find a cursed idol, that would have been great.
Yeah, okay.
Destroy the ornithopter.
Yeah. So we have 3 of those in this deck. Yeah. So, yeah, you were looking at this and saying, "Oh, I just create a treasure and venture in the dungeon. There's no reason for me." No,
No.
no. A lot of these things have multiple purposes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All righty. So I think
if I had like 3 of them, 3 of the emblems, and be like, oh boy.
Yeah, so the Ellywick deck takes a little bit to get started.
Yeah.
And we can work on making it a little bit faster, I think. We may do that. Yeah, that was a pretty big swing.
Oh yeah.
But the whole purpose of this deck is to chunk through the dungeons as fast as you can. And if there's one dungeon that you like better than the others, like the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, in a lot of cases, is probably one of the better ones because you are filtering through your cards and picking what you need next. Um, and that Twisted Caverns is great for stopping somebody from attacking. So you can do that dungeon multiple times.
Yeah, I know.
And the Lost Mine of Fandelver is pretty decent. I mean, you create the creatures, but the Tomb of Annihilation, I don't know that you want to do that one quite as much, um, especially later in the game, because we don't have a lot of life link or
Yeah.
life gain sort of stuff in here. Huh?
I was sticking at 4 life.
Yeah, and I had a 8-10 creature too, so that I could have made into a 10-12 creature.
Yeah.
And gain more life. But I was trying to get more beefy stuff on the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
So the Nahiri deck, I think the Nahiri deck is one of our cheaper decks. I think it's like right around $6 or something like that. And the Ellywick deck, let's see, Ellywick deck is that's not calculated right.
It's worth more.
Yeah, because it's not multiplying quite right. I got to figure out what's going on with it. I think it's multiplying, but subtracting one of the cards from it. So when I was looking at, hang on, we can bring it up over here. It's close over here. It's Ellywick deck is $9.82. But for some reason they put in money for the plains and the forests. So it's like $8. It's an $8 deck.
That's not bad.
Yeah. So the Ellywick deck is an $8 deck. And we've been getting all of our cards mainly from Cardsphere. They are not a sponsor. Actually, nobody really sponsors us. We're not sponsorable. Because who wants to sponsor someone who teaches new players how to play Magic?
Yeah, I'm only 16.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna be 17 next month.
Yeah.
Yay. All right. So let's see here. Let's put it back over to you. Hey, there you are. People can see kind of into your closet. And the boxes over there have cards in it that we're sorting out. We still build decks for new players. We've got an event next month where we're going to be teaching a bunch of people. We're building up stuff for that. Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you for watching this very dungeon-like battle and
very D&D.
Very D&D, yes. And I have more videos coming out soon. So until then, Rhino out.
Stop the recording. We're still got the stream going.
Yes.
So, where do we teach? Oh, okay. Well, right now we are in North Carolina, but we were. We actually teach at a game store. We've taught at libraries, at schools, and we just sold our RV. We were traveling around up and down.
I need a stand.
Okay. Let's see here. I can. Oh, shift it over to me. So we were traveling in an RV full time So we didn't have a house. We had an RV packed full of our stuff, about 100 pounds of magic cards, and maybe a little more, maybe a lot more. Uh, and we were traveling around and teaching all over the place. We would go to various campgrounds. We would announce, we had a great big sign that we would put up in the RV window, Magic the Gathering taught here, and we would go to various events and we would tell the event coordinators, hey, we teach Magic and we give out the cards, and everything's free. You just come in, you learn to play, you get a deck, and we had dice to give away. So um, we were doing that for almost 4 years. That's how he got up to teaching 1,000 people face to face. And so that's been his mission from the very beginning. When we did our business meeting when he was 9 years old, we came up with reaching and teaching young mages of all ages, and so that was what we did, and we still do that. Wizards of the Coast sometimes it sends us a few things. We get stuff through Magic Kids, and yes, we do get a lot of cards. In fact, we would go to game stores and we would teach at game stores, and we would tell people, hey, we teach new players. If you have any cards that you don't want, your draft chaff, whatever, dump them on us. We'll take care of them and we'll give them to a new home. And I mean, we would get, I don't know, 10,000 cards a week sometimes, and we just couldn't. At some point, we got to the point where we're like, okay, we can't carry anymore. We don't have any room to carry anymore. We got to teach more people first. In some places, we would go back to, and they would know that when we were coming, and they're like, oh, hey, we're going to set up an event for you, and we would do that. We would come in and we'd play pre-releases and announce stuff, and then end up doing that. And we've got a lot of Rhino's got a lot of experience playing, and when he was like 10 or 11, there was one pre-release we went to, and it was he had been you know doing videos and stuff for a little bit, and
Not a whole lot.
not a whole lot, but a number of people knew who he was. And at pre-releases, new people come in that just want to get the pre-release kit. They'll sit down and they'll want to play, and they get paired up against him. And there's one time, one guy came in with his friends and sat down and told his friends, like, hey, this is going to be a quick game. And one of his friends looked over at Rhino and went, he was right. It was a quick game. Rhino did it 2-0 in like 5 minutes.
Like, to play another?
Yeah.
No.
So, yeah. So we do get a lot of cards. We've got more people around here that are willing to give us cards and such.
Fun times.
Yeah. But so Rhino's he's a pretty decent player.
So nobody.
Yeah, he's there was a legacy tournament that he played. Well, I think it was in Richmond, Virginia, and
can I roll my chair over?
Yeah, you can roll your chair over. It's your room. Is there an issue more on the money side of things? Well, let me tell you about this legacy game tournament that he was in. He was in a legacy tournament. Oh, hang on a second. You good?
Yeah.
All right, have a seat. So, yeah, I need to clean up this right here. There we go. So he was in a legacy tournament in Richmond. It had, I think it was like 180 people playing in it. Um, and Rhino goes in with his legacy deck. His legacy deck that he spent $36 on. 36. Got third place.
I burned the my
Yeah.
opponent.
Yeah, he had a different way of doing legacy burn, and nobody had. Yeah, he would figure out, okay, this is the meta. This is what people are normally playing. How can I get around it? And the whole reason why he got into that was when Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger, was out, and he was playing standard, and yeah, everybody had Ulamog. Everybody was playing Ulamog, and he would come home
In tears.
in tears. I can't beat this, and it's like, well, what can you do to Ulamog? Uh, and he's like, well, I can't do anything. It's indestructible, or whatever it was. It's like, well, you could turn it into a frog. And he got that wide-eyed look. It's like, turn a frog. Yeah, that'll work. And so he built a deck that was designed to take out Ulamog. And the next F&M, he got first place. And then he got first place again. And people stopped playing Ulamog because he had a way around it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, one thing that I had that I had trouble is one thing that my dad said is it's easy to cheat. When I played my Pummeler deck, I said combat and I attack for so much damage, and then he does Skylar's Whale. Like, and I was really young. I was like 6 or something.
no, you were, Pummeler was Kaladesh.
God, yeah.
And so, yeah, you were like 11 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we got him into this mode where he was going through the steps very rigorously. And, there's, so when a judge would come up and somebody would, try to dork around with what was going on, thinking that they could backtrack. It's like, no. You agreed that we were going to go into combat. And then he said, okay, assign attackers. You said yes. And then, so you can't rewind it. Yeah. So, yeah, Rhino had made a Pummeler deck really, as soon as Kaladesh came out. And a lot of people were looking at Pummeler at the time going, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But then, as soon as he started playing Pummeler, everybody started watching it. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, that works. Turn 4 doing 28 damage or something like that.
I think it was, if I had the perfect hand.
Yeah, perfect hand. It was like 28 damage on turn 4.
It was 40 damage.
Well, you could potentially get it up to that, but I didn't think that you could do that on turn 4. I think that was turn 5.
Maybe 2.
Yeah.
But it was a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, insane damage out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's when you have, yeah, we were, one of the things that we wanted to do with the channel was we wanted to make it self-sustaining. We weren't looking at trying to make money off of it, just to sustain what we needed for continuing the channel. So everything that we have has been bought for by monies, some Google ad or YouTube ad, but the patrons have paid for everything. I mean, the cameras, the lighting. We built a new tabletop for this table that's specifically designed for giving us extra space on the edges and being able to have things hanging out on the ends and stuff like that. The lights and all of that. We pay for some cards. A lot of the Planeswalker decks are paid for. Either the cards that we needed to get specifically, we go through CardSphere, and with CardSphere you can kind of low bid some things and see if you can get some of the cards, as long as you've got time. And we plan these videos out about 3 weeks in advance, or the decks that we're going to use and things like that. And then, of course, some of the cards we get through Magic Kids and all that, we'll pull those out. And those go into here, and Magic Kids sends us sleeves. And eventually, these decks, once we've got them kind of tuned up, we'll probably end up giving them away to a new player. We've given away 107 Commander decks. We've gotten... we get packs from Wizards of the Coast sometimes, and those, a new player comes in and they play, and it's like, okay, here, you get your first pack. Go ahead and open it up, see if you can use anything. I mean, the purpose of the channel from the very beginning was to teach him to read.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's learned how to read, and then it's expanded to learning how to run a business and how to maintain YouTube and stuff like that. And we've had a slight slump this past year because of various medical things. Everyone knows that Rhino has seizures, and he's yeah. It looks like a full-time job. Yeah, it looks like it. It really isn't now. I mean, we've got it reasonably speedy to set some things up. So, yeah, I suppose we spend maybe about 8 to 10 hours a week on what we're doing. And as we get more patrons and stuff like that, I can probably do less work and help him out more on some of the specific stuff. Yeah, Rhino has epilepsy, so we've had struggles with that. And he's had 2 implants put in, one in the brain.
One in the brain.
Yeah.
And one somewhere around here.
Yeah. So, he has his own little struggles and things, but when we get in and we do this, we're all about teaching. So that's why you see us play slow and we explain things, and this is what we do is kind of for entertainment and education, and we have a lot of fun doing it. And we build some things with Lego, like our spinner. Yeah, Lego spinner. We've got things to hold decks with Lego, and dice holder with Lego, and we've got a few other things that we're going to be working on. Super secret project. Well, my main job now is I host websites for some small businesses. I've got 28 websites that I host. And I maintain them. I've got a lot of that stuff automated. I've been doing websites from before there was a web browser. It's not a big deal. It sounds like a big deal. It really isn't. But I helped write the first web browser. I had the third website, and the first one that had an image on it. So sounds like a big deal. It really isn't. I mean, I wrote 17 lines of code, and that was a long, long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, ever since that point in time, I've pretty much been a web developer of sorts. So yeah, youngmage.com, you can see that right there. That's his website. It's mainly a repository of all the videos. Yeah. Yeah, repository of all the videos, and we've got some of the decks in there and the most popular videos, and it's about due for a little freshening. We've been getting him back up to the point where he can start doing standalone videos again. And so we've got some of those planned, and we're going to try to make them as entertaining and as educational as possible at the same time, and still keep it short. We don't like it when people have to sit through ads, so we try to keep everything under the 10-minute. No public health care where you live? No. But you know, there's a lot of people that say dealing with insurance is horrible. Dealing with insurance is horrible if you only have to do one or two things a year. But when you have to do a lot of things throughout the year, you very, very quickly get to the point where everything's paid for. So it's like public health care, but better in many respects. So all of his medication is paid for, and he goes through, I think it's about $2,000 worth of medication each month, and that's all through his insurance. So we pay a little bit in the beginning of the year for insurance, and then he reaches his maximum, and then everything else is paid for. And that's a feature right now. Okay. So, you good?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Oh, doggy.
Yeah. Well, it's about time for him to take his medication. So, I suppose we're going to go ahead and sign off.
Close the dungeon.
Yeah. It has been great talking to you. And I hope you understand what we do and our purpose. And yeah. Yeah. Right. And he gets some of the best care available. And we will be streaming next Sunday, and then I don't know what we're going to do after that. So, yeah, he definitely needs to get his medication. So we'll talk to you later.